And we'll keep our eye on A.J. Terrell, who has picked up 35 tackles so far this season. It's the Buccaneers and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down the...
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
And that score solidified his standing at the top of the touchdown chart. And right now, he's looking to finish this season strong with a few more.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first. A first down carry for Henry.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard up to the 49.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
In motion, Slayton.
Prescott. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. On play action, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Harris in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Henry running right, and he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen.
And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Harold Landry gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And Winston lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember. Traffic, turbulence, people around you. Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
Prescott now. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Tui Pelotu.
Charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That ball caught by Slayton. Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Darius Slayton with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game.
Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Winston now.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jameis to throw it. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Xavier Worthy, 52 yards. And the Bucs are back within a score.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
31 yards there to first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Muscles him off. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Henry up the middle. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the... And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Jameis going to shift him around.
To throw is Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Now there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Jameis again.
This pass out wide to Hall.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Winston.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Winston to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go. Turf incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. Staying on his feet. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be... Decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Henry. Fighting his way through contact. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Winston sliding out of the pocket.
Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Breece Hall, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
72 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. Catch made by Slayton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Prescott.
This will go to Henry out wide.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Prescott to throw it. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Now Jameis going to change things up.
Now Winston. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Winston. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by...
And he brings this one. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this 1st half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Back to it after the pick 6. Winston.
And check down, complete to Hall.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here's Winston. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Final play of the half here, Winston. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Buccaneers offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Throwing, Winston. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Jameis to throw it. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Brian Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Winston now. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And now an audible here into something else. Going quickly here to Thomas. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jameis Winston taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Folk connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's Prescott.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Running left, it's Henry.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Completes it to Austin. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Prescott now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down.
On play action, Prescott. He gets this one to Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. As they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And another negative play there as they stop him again. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. To throw is Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Winston. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Winston. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and
Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing,
and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Buccaneers have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Chargers. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Well, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. They'll go again with Hall. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Important extra point up and through, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 8. A minute 53 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Here's Dak. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now Winston, he's going to audible to something else. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one. They're looking to throw this. Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down